Peace, my brothers. This is, um, you'll see on the screen the patch I've got loaded up here. It's called Early Rush. And what I did was I kind of had to go back and play a lot of the first three albums, first four albums, really, to get that sound, to get his sound a little bit better. And you'll notice that I've got two different modulation effects up, right? I've got phaser up and I've got the harmonist set to detune up. Because in the early years, in the first couple albums, the first three albums, he used a phaser almost constantly. He used it on every other song. It seemed like. I'll show you what I mean. From the first album. This is from the first album, right? All right. That's the song is called Before and After. That's from the first album. Phaser on the first three albums, he used it quite a bit. He did use chorus a little bit more on Fly By Night, but I didn't really notice it quite so much in on the third album, Caress of Steel. On Fly By Night, the actual song, there's no phaser, but I think he's using a chorus. But you know me, I don't like the chorus, so I'm going to turn the harmonist on, and we'll let you hear that. Pretty good, right? There's that's from Fly By Night, right? That's the song Fly By Night. Turn the harmonist off. Now we'll kick the. I'm using the turbo overdrive here because the regular overdrive just didn't quite seem to get that push, that punch of gain that I really needed. So I went to this instead, and you'll understand why. Obviously, anthem. And then from the third album, right? We'll go to the third album real quick, and what we'll do is we'll turn the distortion off, and I'll play just a couple of things from Caress of Steel and let you hear how he used that phaser. He used it really, really well. There are two songs that stick out in my mind, that stand out in my mind. One is called The Necromancer. And the next one is a song called No One at the Bridge from the Fountain of Lamneth suite. That phaser again. As we get closer to 2112, you'll find out the phaser almost goes away completely. Almost. He does use it for, like on 2112, on Something for Nothing. And it's back again. The phaser's back again. but not as much. He doesn't really use it all that much on 2112. You'll notice on the I think it's at the in the early part in the Discovery Suite somewhere. All right. Here's something. We'll turn that off. We'll play something from something else from Caressa Steel. We'll kick the overdrive back on. And that, of course, is Bastille Day. Um, a lot of the 2112 stuff you can catch a lot of the 2112 album with this patch as well. And if we kick the phaser on, you'll hear a little bit more. There's a lot of it. You got to kick the phaser off for a little of that, and you got to use the wah. He's actually using a wah pedal. And my guitar's going out of tune just a little bit. I just put some fresh strings on it, so it's kind of wiggy still. But this will get you all the way up to, this will take you probably through Farewell to Kings. And I set the phaser and the harmonist up. I wanted both the modulation effects up at the same time on this patch. It's best to use this in manual mode and then switch on either one that you want. You can turn the distortion off, or you can use manual mode to turn the chorus effect on, or turn that off and turn the phaser effect on. You may want to have a different delay time set for some of the songs because he uses a rhythmic delay in a couple of different instances. So you may want to turn that on or adjust that to your own personal taste. So that's the basic patch right there. I'm not going to be able to load this up onto my processor channel. I'm not going to be able to load this up to YouTube because they're going to hit me with so many freaking copyright strikes. I've already got one already. I don't need any more. 3 and they shut the channel down, so I can't afford to do that. So I figured I'd just load it up, post it in here. So, here you go. This is it. Coolness. Enjoy.